Okay, we're going to look at exercise 2 in this regression line thing about some cows and milk productions. They say they've got a cow that's 4 years old, and there's the milk production, 140 liters. And then another one, 4, and there's 134, there's 6 and 126. There's all your data. All you do is you go mode stat, and then because it's regression, we've got x values and y values. What we do is we press the A plus BX button. A plus BX button. We put all the data in, then we hit AC. But the first question here talks not about the regression line, but just the mean of the milk production. Just the mean of these. Well, you could add them all up and divide by 12 how many there are, because there's 12 cows, but you don't have to do that. All you have to do is press AC, and this data comes up, but hit variance, and then this comes up, and there it is. The milk production is the Y values, so hit 5Y, the Y values, and you get the mean. It does it instantly, 119.33 liters. That's the mean of the milk production. Now, what's the standard deviation of the milk production? Well, just hit AC, then hit shift stat, this will come up, hit the variance again, and there it is. Number 6 is the standard deviation of the milk production, the Y values. And look, it just gave me an answer, 10.93 liters. Well, that's it. We just did the first two questions, the mean of the milk production, the standard deviation of the milk production. And once I put it in using the regression thing, all this data, but then I can work out the Y stuff just using the calculator, work out the milk stuff. There's the first two questions. Now, the next question is, how many cows, what percentage of cows have milk production that's within one standard deviation of the mean? Well, within one standard deviation, all you do is you take the mean and you add a standard deviation and you get a number. So 119 plus the 10.93, I get 130.26. That's the upper limit. That's one standard deviation more than the mean. And then you go back in your calculator, put a minus, 119 minus that. That's the lower limit of the milk production. A mean minus a standard deviation. Well, there's your numbers. How many cows are going to fit in between 108.4 and 130.26? Well, I put little red stars here by, hey, look at that. That. Those two are outside. They're bigger than the upper limit. And those two are inside, are smaller than the lower limit. So 4 cows are outside the limit. Well, there's 8 cows that are within one standard deviation of the mean. There they are. There they are. The 6-year-old, the 2 7-year-olds, up to the 12-year-old. All those cows are within one standard deviation of the mean, within these limits. And what percentage is that? 8 divided by 12 times 100 is 66.67%, rounded off there. So that's how many cows are inside one standard deviation. I think the next question asks, what's the regression line? Well, all I do is I go back here, and at this stage, I hit 5. And there's my A value, 148.11. There's my gradient, negative 3.20. And there's my equation of the regression line. And the last question says, make a prediction for the production of a cow that's 9 years old. Well, the prediction is just put 9 in there. Just put 9 in for X. Well, 9 times negative 3.2 plus 148, there's your prediction for a 9-year-old cow, 119.31 liters. I use the actual equation to make a prediction. And there's the second question done. Okay.